There's a chance we might have a Valentine's and it doesn't work.
Man, after like 4 years of dating, you just don't know what you've done anymore.
So it's not that bad, but it hurts the heart just being 100 miles away from your lover.
I'm gonna buy chocolate because discounted chocolate.
The days after Valentine's Day, discounted candy. Who doesn't like that?
You hear that, Michael? We're gonna do some bro with you.
I'm sorry, do I look like the kind of person who wants an empty wine bottle?
Honestly, like, I think I'm pretty cute.
There's a reason you're single then.
Valentine's Day, it's either you love it or you hate it.
They're the people who have a boyfriend or girlfriend or wife or husband or spouse or whatever, and they're like, oh my God, this is the best day ever because I get some extra lovin'.
I do like Valentine's Day. So I have a boyfriend, and we've been dating for almost 5 years.
But you know, this year, not too sure what's going on. My now boyfriend, who is also named Alex, oddly enough, it's very confusing, whatever. We're like slammed with exams next week, so like that sucks. But like, I don't know, I was on the phone with my mom today. She was like, worst comes to worst, your Valentine can be your cat. And I was like, you're so right.
Even if you don't have a boyfriend, like you can always have Galentine's Day, like all with all your girls, like it's fine.
And I will be going to Galentine's Day with some of the girls in the office.
One of my favorite things my family's always done is like, ever since I was little, my mom would make these like little care packages type things, and like when we'd wake up on, if it was a school day or a normal day, she'd put them at the end of our bed when we'd wake up, and me and my sister would just get so excited. And she sent it to me last year, I almost cried.
Valentine's Day is always really tricky because it's on the 14th and then my boyfriend's birthday's on the 15th. So I just kind of like, I'm really cheap, so I just do the whole 2-in-1 gift.
We went out to 5 Points and then we came back and he got me this cookie cake and it said, will you be my Valentine? And I literally like started crying. I was like, yes, victory, I finally have a Valentine.
Because I'm in like a long distance relationship, so my boyfriend is 697 miles away, 13-hour car ride, 2-hour plane ride, so I'm like, oh, this is great, like I get to be cute and stuff on February 14th, but I'm like, this really freaking sucks, man.
My boyfriend's in Charleston. I'm from Charleston, so my boyfriend goes to school in Charleston. So we're only an hour and a half away from each other, so it's not that bad. But so starting my freshman year, I went home for Valentine's Day and his birthday, and then the next year he came up here, and then this year it's my turn to go home.
I was dating this guy junior year. I'm actually junior year of high school. I'm still dating him now. But I remember like, we never really do anything big for Valentine's Day just because we both don't want to spend money. You know how Siri like can call you a name, like you can change the name in it? He had changed my like Siri to call me asshole without me knowing. So on Valentine's Day, I like seen on Twitter people were going like asking Siri, hey, will you be my Valentine? And she'd have like a snarky response. So I was like, hey Siri, will you be my Valentine? And she was like, no, asshole.
Is it weird that I never really went on a date for Valentine's Day? I mostly just hung out with people. So I don't know if that's like a date.
We went to the zoo, and like I've never really been to the Riverbank Zoo, so like we went. It was really cold, but like whatever. I like animals.
I surprised her and took her. We have this like reservoir by my house, and took her there, and I had made food, and which I suck at making food, but I made food, and we jumped off the bridge at the reservoir, and I'll always remember that.
Last year, my then boyfriend, who I've since broken up with, came down actually the week after to visit me here. First of all, I killed it. I absolutely killed it. I stocked the fridge with his favorite beer, like got him a hat that he really wanted from Carolina, like had all these fun things planned. This guy gets me an empty wine bottle, painted like a seashell. And then he got me a like paperweight picture frame with the swirly thing on top, and I was like, what am I supposed to use this for?
I think it was my sophomore year of high school. We had a track meet, the first one of the season, on Valentine's Day, and you know those like cute little meme cards, the Valentine's Day ones that like have all like the dumb expressions. And so we just started handing those out to random guys with our numbers on them, and let's just say we got a lot of really creepy calls and really creepy texts.
And then there's other kinds of people, the second kind, who are the single people who will literally glare you down for even wearing red on February 14th.
I know what everybody's gonna be thinking, oh Chris, you're just lonely, and I'll be like, you right, but that's not the point. This is good.
I've always loved Valentine's Day, but I kind of have like a bad streak with Valentine's Day. So when I was a junior in high school, I had my first boyfriend, like first legit boyfriend. This guy broke up with me the day before Valentine's Day, like literally 5 hours before midnight. So the next year I had another boyfriend, super excited for Valentine's Day. Like I started making presents like like in December, so excited. Literally broke up with me 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. Last year, had another boyfriend, and I literally was like, I swear to goodness, if I get dumped before Valentine's Day. Mother hecker broke up with me a week before Valentine's Day.
Single, haha, forever alone. Shut the up. Nobody gives a.
It's very commercial to me and it's not genuine, and that's the big reason why I don't like it. I love you, but if you don't buy me a bunch of chocolate and do the much extravagant shit, then that means that I don't care for you no more. And I was like, no, I care for you the same amount yesterday as I do today.
On Twitter or like Facebook, oh my God, I'm single on Valentine's Day. Well, guess what? Nobody's gonna be like, oh, I magically feel bad for you because you don't have anybody. I'm gonna go like be your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. Like, it's not gonna happen.
50 Shades Darker shows how much I know about the movie. So they're all basically gonna watch a giant porno together and they think that's gonna be fun.
But thanks for listening to me.